Republican candidate that can stop Romney from winning the caucuses. Welcome to America Live, everybody. I'm Julie Banderas.
And I'm Rick Folbaum. We're in for Megyn Kelly and those
Well, Newt Gingrich firing back at fellow candidates who have criticized his stance on immigration, specifically whether or not he supports the idea of amnesty. Gingrich calling the criticism just the price of being a frontrunner. Doug McElway, take a look at why Gingrich isn't seeing any endorsements from lawmakers on Capitol Hill. Are Republican lawmakers shunning the former House Speaker? I'll be talking to a political expert live, so stay tuned to that. We got the message for sure. There were a lot of people out there today. Are you going to brave the stores today? Are you going to try it?
No way.
No, I'm contemplating going to do two crazy things. One, drive to New Jersey. Sorry, it's a Jersey joke. And the second is to go to a mall today. I've never done it, but I'm thinking about it.
You could kill two birds with one stone very easily in the Garden State.
I'm such a daredevil. All right. Many folks who traveled to visit family or friends in New Jersey or elsewhere for Thanksgiving.
Not so good as we head westward. We do actually have two storms that are going to unite, head eastbound, and start to produce problems further off to the east, including New Jersey as we head into early next week. So that's something to keep in mind. And now let's take a look at where those two storm systems are right now. We have one further off to the southwest, starting to actually leave that area and now move into the plains, bringing in some heavier showers across West Texas. Also some heavier showers still present across portions of New Mexico. Any snow really is across some of the highest elevations, so we're not really seeing a big problem with that. The snow is an issue further off to the north where we have some cold air. Some of the passes are being impacted out here, and we have gusty winds as well, so watch out for dangerous traveling conditions out there. And here's a look at that storm system.
Newt Gingrich not finding much vocal support for his presidential bid from lawmakers. The former House Speaker landing zero endorsements so far on Capitol Hill. This despite... All right, we all make mistakes, right? Just not in front of such a huge audience. American Idol runner-up Lauren Elena flubbed the national anthem on live TV. Lauren going completely silent, in fact, for about 5 seconds, which felt like an eternity in the middle of the song. Take a listen. Be thankful to have my family and friends, and she's moving on.
Well, good.
The rest of us obviously aren't, because we're playing it over and over again.
But it sounds like the crowd at the stadium gave her the benefit of the doubt and certainly appreciated the way she ended the song.
And she made a little funny face afterwards, so at least last year when Christina Aguilera completely made up the words, she almost seemed in denial that she screwed up so badly. I say when you flop, you got to laugh at yourself.
Say, I flopped, and that's what she did.
I do it every day.
She does.
Cover it up with a,
a camisole or something.
Or a suit, whatever you got under there. All right. That's not funny. All right, moving on now to obviously a much serious story. The family of a missing Florida mom hoping a newly released voicemail can help find her. Here, well, speaking of Occupy Wall Street, some protesters in one city now. That was Valerie Bowie reporting from her Fox affiliate WOFL. Joining me now with more on this disturbing case, former D.C. homicide detective Rod Wheeler, a Fox News contributor. Rod, thank you for rejoining us again.
Sure.
And as we listen to that voicemail, you don't have to be a parent to get chilled. Occupy Indianapolis apparently in disarray, some claiming protesters are recruiting homeless people to maintain a presence. Fox News getting our hands on a recording from a webinar where activists discuss the importance the homeless play in their movement. Mike Tobin reports from Indianapolis. Mike Tobin, thank you very much.
Well, the lack of a super committee debt deal could soon trigger automatic cuts to the federal budget, and why this may cause huge problems in your state.
Yeah, plus we
start this new hour with a Fox News alert, and the fallout from the failed super committee could be felt sooner than you think. Welcome to another hour of America Live. I'm Rick Folbaum.
And I'm Julie Banderas. 12 lawmakers just... Well, tension is rising as we await word on 3 American students arrested in Egypt. Yesterday in Egypt, let the shopping begin. Black Friday shoppers now out in full force around the country. They got started early this morning or maybe even last night in some cases, and most people seem to be enjoying it.
About what?
Going
shopping?
Go to a mall this afternoon. I changed my mind.
You don't have to go today.
These reporters are great. They have filled me with a lot of info. I'm not going.
Good. All right.
An Occupy Black Friday website says the campaign is not an attempt to punish small businesses or hardworking people.
Well, coming up,
the judge who gained national notoriety over his handling of the Anna Nicole Smith case is at the center of a lawsuit himself. We're now to our Road to Recovery series. The nation's housing market has been on life support lately, struggling to come back after collapsing over the last several years. Funding cuts coming sooner than you might think, not necessarily on the federal level, but possibly in your state. As you know, the Congressional Supercommittee failed to trim more than $1 trillion from our nation's budget over the next decade. The federal government has some leeway, but state legislatures are required to balance their budgets, and now governors are trimming away. Leslie Marshall is in the Twilight series, reportedly giving some viewers seizures.
I heard about this.
Yeah. Folks in Kansas City doing a double take on Thanksgiving. At least a few people calling police to report what seemed like a kangaroo on the loose. Turns out it was Noah, the wallaby. Doesn't punch.
I don't know.
That, is promising. He likes to lick. Sounds like a dog.
A dog or a cat or a guinea pig, and I think that's where we draw the line, right?
All right, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Julie Banderas.
And I'm Rick Fulbaum. Studio B with Greg Jarrett in for Shep starts right now.
Bye-bye.